Good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome to North Dakota Today. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm Andrea Larson.
I had a great weekend. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
Chris Berg,
You're
as
the only
always.
one who can answer me, I
Thanks
guess.
so much for joining us. This morning, a fascinating guest. We're going to talk about nonverbal communication. You may know someone that had a stroke, maybe in a coma, things of that nature. We're going to share with you how you can actually communicate with people that may have challenges doing that.
Yeah, so interesting. And then we are going to look at a few of the new restaurants in town, show you some new pictures in case you need a place to eat and you don't know what's coming into town.
Lord knows we've got about 80 million restaurants
Exactly.
coming to
And
town
they're
every
all
day, it seems
full
like. I
all
know,
the
it's
time,
incredible.
all the time.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the weather's been cooperating so people can get out and eat outside. Mick, what do you have for us this week?
Well, of those 30 million are new. So, yeah, a lot of new restaurants out there. Hey, good to go. Yeah, I-94, even though one of the three eastbound lanes are closed at 25th Street, no problems. Look at that big, beautiful blue sky out there. It is a lovely day. Through the morning, temperature is slowly climbing out of the 30s. A lot of Otter Tail County had frost this morning. Look at northern Minnesota. Clouds are going to sink south. There are going to be a couple of sprinkles or light rain showers, and temperatures will not get out of the 40s. Low 40s even up there. Part of a big snowmaker up there in Ontario. Meanwhile, southeast North Dakota should crack the low 60s, all under a mostly to partly sunny sky. So pretty good day, nice afternoon, and almost pleasant evening out there. At the moment, the wind is out of the southwest. It'll be turning back to the northwest soon, like it did in Devil's Lake up there, where its winds are 20, gusting to about 28 to 30 miles an hour. Temperatures back up to 37 in Fergus, 45 Valley City, 41 Grafton Cavalier Walhalla, and 34 in Fosston. So a little bit of frost this morning, but otherwise not too bad out there. Currently in the low 40s, on the way to the low 60s in southeast North Dakota.
You know, it's
Hey.
bad when you start seeing temperatures that are getting a little bit closer to my age.
Low 60s?
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
put some gray around the edge of these temperatures.
I'm looking
for you,
pretty
too.
good, though, for 60, aren't I?
Yeah,
Mick?
you're looking fabulous.
Thanks, Mick.
Thank you, Mick. Okay, let's head over to Christy Larson to find out what's coming up tonight on our evening newscasts. Christy?
Yeah, good morning, Chris and Andrea. There's a few stories to look for tonight on Valley News Live. First, it's a story that's generated a lot of attention when we first told you about it, and now it's headed to court. It's about a controversial ordinance that prohibits dogs from doing what comes naturally, and that's barking. We'll have details on Valley News Live tonight. Plus, a first look today at training local firefighters and other first responders are getting at an event of a rail car disaster. We'll show you exactly what they're learning and how they will combat it. And we'll have the latest as police in Grand Forks are trying to figure out who is behind 3 robberies that took place over the weekend. And as always, be sure to tune in to Valley News Live, valleynewslive.com for more on these stories and other developments throughout the day.
Speaking of other
Thank you,
developments, Chris, do you want to
Christy.
share with us anything about your weekend, maybe?
I enjoyed a wonderful wedding on Saturday. I have 2 really good friends, and I caught the bouquet, but as you can see, I'm nothing's happened yet, so.
You said it just came right to you. You were standing there and it just sort of landed in your hands.
Yeah, and then of course there was a celebration, jumping and dancing.
That's hilarious.
Were you out wedding crashing this weekend?
No, I had an invite. I was invited.
Oh,
I had a
okay.
name card for the table, so
That's good.
not a wedding crasher.
Yeah, you and Vince Vaughn were hanging out.
Yeah,
Thanks,
really.
Christy.
Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about the bison too. I mean, it was
Yes.
it was close.
Very close.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people I think would say they were lucky to pull off a W, but
Yeah.
it was a weird Saturday. I mean, even when you look
know.
at the FBS, like a lot of major teams
I know.
ended up. If you watch College Game Day, Katy Perry was on. They were down at Ole Miss. It's called the Grove. She actually picked Mississippi State beating Alabama and Ole Miss beating Alabama and Mississippi State beating which was like, how is she sitting there talking football? But she's like you. I need her Vegas line
Was
from
she-
Katy Perry and Andrea Larson.
That's right. Was she correct? She picked it?
Yeah, she picked the
Yeah.
winners.
Wow.
She was incredible.
She mob related maybe. Ties to the mob.
There you go.
We all
She
know.
paid them off.
That's how it works for me anyway. So
It was a great segment.
It was.
If you are a Katy Perry fan, check it out. She was like trying to make a holler at the Oklahoma quarterback,
Yeah.
and she was like call me. And
Right, and he's got a girlfriend.
Yes,
like
yes.
like a steady.
it was
Yeah.
pretty funny. So, and then
about
I went
that.
to go check out Gone Girl. It was,
You said it was pretty good,
yeah,
right?
I mean, considering how bad of a movie season it's been, it was
Anything
it was
is good.
Yeah, it was intense.
Is it more of a? It's not romance. Is
It's
it-
definitely
is-
not a comedy.
Okay.
But yeah, there's some, quasi-romance in there, but just
Oh, okay.
very, very intense film. David Fincher directed. If you don't know him, he did like Social Network,
Seven?
Seven.
Okay.
He did The Girl with the Dragon. Did you ever see The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
No, no.
That's an intense film as well. So
Wow.
Fincher's an amazing director. It's definitely worth the whatever it is, $7-10 to go see it.
Oh, that's good. I need to. I need to.
Yes,
You're
you
my
do.
movie reviewer, and I
You
need to
need
get
to.
out. If you can find me a babysitter, then I'm there.
Jason, I can hang out. What are you talking about?
That's right.
Yeah.
Teach him to skate or something. Okay, so 40 North Dakota Army National Guard soldiers are at least stateside, right?
Thank goodness.
Yeah, back from Kosovo. They had a huge deployment. Has it been a year?
They're out there for a year
Yeah.
from Bismarck. They got to head to Fort Hood first, go through obviously the health checks and paperwork and whatnot, and
285th.
should be back here in North Dakota hopefully sooner rather than later. So
Yeah, aviation regiment.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Also, President Obama honoring our veterans as well over the weekend over at the mall, if you will. Here he is, honoring the people that have obviously served our great nation, and so
Yeah,
that's a great shot.
It's the new American Veterans Disabled for Life Memorial in Washington. Pays a tribute to the men and women who've, been changed, of course, by service. I know it is a great shot, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
that looks awesome.
On to hockey. And this really, sorry, I'm feeling for this guy.
I
You
know
know
you
I am. He's singing in Canada, right? He is singing the Canadian national anthem.
National anthem, yep.
And decides to do something a little different. And he put his skates on and head out to the ice. And he did it one other time before on skates and had no problem, but this time he didn't see the red carpet. And let's take a look. No. Oh! Look at that! Good for him. He didn't even miss a beat. Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Can we see that again?
That was amazing.
I mean, seriously, he kept going. He kept going. I mean, what a pro.
Didn't even miss a beat.
What a pro. He almost wiped it twice. He's good.
Speaking of hockey, kudos to UND. They had their first sort of preseason game. They ended up beating Manitoba 4-0. So
Yeah.
should be fun to see when that season kicks off, how well those guys are going to do. And
No kidding.
pick up a national title this year.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
We are due, to say the least.
No kidding.
So Christy Larson, she was a little bit humble apparently. She was also ran a marathon over the weekend.
Yeah, in the Twin Cities Marathon.
She
Is she even in the
wishes.
studio anymore? No, she's not.
This is pretty neat though. A couple runs a marathon. They met at St. Cloud State. They were,
Yeah.
into exercise. Their first date was a running date.
Yeah.
So the boyfriend was like, "Oh yeah, I'll run a marathon with you."
With the whole thing in mind, I know, right? Crazy. With the intent of proposing to her at the finish line.
So they wrap
Yeah.
up the Minneapolis Marathon this weekend, and there you can see. I don't know how anybody, after running 26.2 miles, has got the wherewithal to then kneel down and ask and to propose to somebody.
Right. Exactly. And then during the run, too, my thing would be like, don't lose the ring.
Right.
Don't lose the ring. Where did he put it that he wouldn't lose it? Because you don't know. I mean, you're jogging along, could fall out of your pocket.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Pretty crazy. He did say that he had to ask her again after the marathon just to make sure he heard correctly because
He's exhausted.
Exactly. You're not in your right mind after these things.
And you want to make sure that
I
she's in
hear.
her right mind. She's just like, "Yes, give me some water."
Yeah, yeah. She
Whatever.
said- I said yes a million times yes. So that was good. But you're right. I mean, to have the wherewithal to propose.
Oh my gosh, I would just. I
I
mean,
mean, people collapse after these things.
Yes, exactly.
Clearly not. We haven't.
You ever done a hot air balloon ride?
No, but I've wanted to. Have you?
I have. A long time ago, we did one. I was with one of my buddies where, you know, again, I'm horrible with heights, so I'm with one of my buddies that like is a total daredevil. This
Yeah.
guy will do anything. So we're sitting inside the, what is it, a little 4x4,
It's
you
not
know,
big, yeah.
carton, if you will.
Yeah.
And he's like rolling it around and trying to
Oh,
shake
no.
it and turn it on its side. I'm like, dude, I am gonna die. Just let me enjoy this. And so one couple here, again, they were recently engaged. They're flying over, I believe, the coast of Cali.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, the balloon gets a little bit off target, and some surfers had to actually bring it down.
Yeah, he had to throw a line to the surfers to like. Is that it almost looks like a on that flash? I mean, it's probably just not a fire or anything, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, he's just trying to.
Oh, maybe it's the sun reflecting off the side of it. Okay. That
When he's
could
just
be.
trying to get the thing back up. He's trying to
Yeah.
like, okay, let me get this thing in safe and
The
sound.
thing
and
is, he was proposing on that ride. So that'll be a.
there's a great symbolism.
Yep.
Well,
Oh
honey,
no.
oh yeah, their marriage is gonna crash
Oh,
and burn.
no.
It's over.
Wow. Okay. You never know. Or it could be the sign that they can handle all sorts of chaos that comes their way. We'll look at it like that.
Okay.
Style. Okay, so a whole lot coming up, right? Nonverbal communication with Tara Argel. You mentioned before you might know somebody in your life who it doesn't speak or doesn't communicate the way that other people do. So this will give you this is a new program we'll show you. It's
Fascinating.
pretty fascinating. Yeah. Stay close.